Hey, what's up, YouTube? Went back here again with more of my Watt Burn deck. I did end up changing this deck around a little bit. I added in 2 Watt Giraffe, took out a 1 Reckless Greed and 1 Jar of Greed. I feel with the Watt Cobra, I don't need to draw as much, so I went ahead and made that change. And it gives me a little extra burn damage. When Watt Giraffe technically is supposed to stun your opponent, but it doesn't do it too often. But hey, I like to search, so. Here I open up pretty decent. Excuse me. I open up pretty decent T-Roar and Reckless Greed, not to mention Yada um, and Scarecrow in hand. I feel pretty safe right now. And here I see him summon the Magician Shark OTK, and I thought about activating T-Roar once I saw that, but I want to go ahead and let him use as many of his resources as possible. And once he gets to the point where he's ready to attack, before he enters the battle phase, I'll go ahead and activate that T-Roar. And hopefully it won't be a misplay on my part by not activating it a little bit sooner. But hey, this is the whole reason why I made this deck, because I got tired of seeing the Shark Magician OTK over and over and over again. So this is my way to counter it with the Burn deck. Now, people will argue the Burn deck doesn't take any skill. Hey, I'm not going to argue with you there. I just like playing decks that go against the current meta, or decks that are completely fun, which I'll show you guys in a later video. My Divine Wind deck. That deck is probably my most favorite deck to play right now, just for the sheer amount of fun it gives me. And it's overall unexpected. I believe people don't expect me to play that kind of deck, so it's really fun. But yeah, as you see here, he's went into his inmatey, got his factory off, and from here, usually pretty much it's game. You go into Shockmaster here, and stun your opponent for 3 turns while you keep poking, poking, poking. Especially with 3 back row on the field, I'm pretty sure he will end up making Shockmaster. And trigger the other Magician's effect. Special summon, I believe, another Magician to the field. And it's going to trigger Factory and add a Shark to hand. And then here comes good old Shockmaster. Now, once I realized he's going for Shockmaster, I decided to activate T-Roar right on the summon. I couldn't take any chance of him calling traps, because if you call traps, that pretty much ends my whole deck. So, I went ahead, activated T-Roar so he couldn't attack, and I was pretty much expecting him to call traps here with Shockmaster anyway, but he didn't do it. So, I was perfectly okay with that end result. And going into my next turn, I draw into Ojama Trio, which would have been nice to have last turn set. And at one point, I kind of wish I did set Secret Barrel, but I didn't want to let him know what I was playing right then and there, in hopes that he wouldn't go just straight into Shockmaster and keep a lot of resources in his deck. But I decide here to Duality to see what I can go into. All this will reveal what deck I'm running right now. And I get a Ceasefire, Just Desserts, and a Waboku. I decided to go with Waboku because after that I'm going to activate Reckless Greed. And I'm hoping to draw into a Watt Cobra, which would, Watt Cobra plus Waboku equals pretty much 2,000 burn damage. And adding 2 cards from my deck to my hand pretty much. And yeah, here I do activate Reckless Greed, and there goes my Cobra, and I got lucky enough to draw into a Lava Golem. Now in this situation, knowing he has Factory on the field, I'm going to make sure he can't activate Factory, and I'm going to attribute his Inmatey and his Shockmaster for the summon of Lava Golem. Now from this point, it's pretty much game. My opponent asked me if he can activate Valor on summon of Lava Golem, which, if you guys aren't aware, you cannot Valor the summon of Lava Golem because it's our a summoning cost. So the tributes and the summoning happen at the same time, pretty much. And it will be summoned to your opponent's side of the field. So Veiler will not work on this. And once he figures the Veiler won't work, he quits, which makes me very satisfied. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to rate, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll get another video back to you guys here soon. Winner win, gone.